What's up, YouTube? Been a little while. Anyway, today I'm going to be taking off the stock intake, and I will be installing the Mopar brand SRT cold air intake. Don't mind the pink too bad. My wife bought this for herself. If you don't got a handy wife, you need to get yourself one. Anyway, installing this SRT branded, which means that they probably most likely designed it specifically for the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. So I'm going to be installing this bad boy, taking out the stock gearbox. Excuse the dirty engine bay. I don't clean my engine bay. I don't take my car to shows, so yes, it's dirty. Look at that pollen. So yeah, me fellas and ladies and gents, guys and gals, we'll be installing this by hand. They got some nice detailed instructions here, and I'll get back to you when it's all done. I would record myself doing it, but I'm not that much of a videophile where I'm able to hang a camera. I'm using my phone, so I don't have like a GoPro where I can hang over on the hood. And I was gonna have my wife record me, but she doesn't want to stand out here while I'm doing this. Plus she got some errands to run, so we'll just do it before and after video. Remove the stock gearbox. So that's what you basically do first. You just remove the stock gearbox completely. You see this little hole? That's where it gets all the air from. It's crazy because it's so small. Why is this off? This is off centered. Come on, man. Come on, man. Anyway, get some sticky. Just off centered. Some sticky tape or something. Anyway, see this little box? That's where the majority of the air comes from. It's crazy. Going to be removing this to add more airflow. So it's going to draw air from the bottom, and it's going to draw air from up front and here. Alright, so part 3. Remove the hose. It's the intake air sensor. So I have to detach the hose. Move on to the next step. Now let this out. Alright, so now after some elbow grease, I finally got it seated in. So you have to get it seated in. You have to remove the air guide that was here. There's a piece of plastic here, but there's going to be one of the ways for it to get air in from the front now, and it's also going to get air from the bottom down there, that opening I showed you. And you have to seat it in on these grommets in there. I don't know if you can see it, but that was a bitch trying to get it seated in, because you had to freaking these cables right here, had to get in and move those. It was a bitch to get in. And also on the 16s and up, the intake came with a bolt to go here that was supposed to secure, focus, that was supposed to secure, I guess, over here, but I guess on the 16s, whatever this was, the 16 and later, they moved it from over here to over here. So the bolt that comes supplied with the Mopar SRT cold air intake, there's no use for it because there's nowhere to put it. It's supposed to put it in here and secure it to something here, but that's not there no more. But it's in pretty good. It's pretty sturdy. It's not much, not much play, not much give. And I'm sure once I attach the hose and everything, it'll make it even more sturdy. But there's a grommet in there that it's, fastened to. And there's another one down here that is fastened to. I'm sorry, this thing's not focusing. Yeah, that was the hardest part, is getting it so far. Is getting this thing actually seated flush inside the bay. And we shall continue. So I got this part on. This was a bitch to get on here. You gotta get some soap and water and lube this shit up. And you gotta fight with it to get it on here. I was having a hard time because the instructions say to put the intake in first, and then you place this on, but I was having a hard time getting the tube on while it's inside the engine bay. So I had to take this back out, place this on the floor with the hole open side up, take the tube, lube it up, put soap around it, and use some elbow grease and wrench it onto here, because this is kind of wide. You gotta loosen the clamp all the way as far as you can, and then use some elbow grease and get it on there. That was the hardest part so far. It was just wrapping this tube around this intake right here. So it's on, it's in. So we'll see how it sounds. So yeah, this is it fully installed. Reuse the two plastic grommets right here and put them in. Take out this shield here so some air could flow through in there into there. Get the air from the bottom as the other intake did. Pull heat shield around it, protect it. Use the original tube, rubber, not aluminum tubes like all those cold air intakes you're giving you heat soak. Just use the OEM tube, OEM parts, everything OEM. SRT, Mopar, so dealership shouldn't give you any shit. There's even a sticker, I don't have it, I left it upstairs. There's a carb sticker that you're supposed to put right here, license and brand, so they know that it's legit good to go. So yeah, that's how it looks when installed. Looks like it's supposed to be in here. Very sturdy, very solid. Yeah. It's a little plastic air guide to help guide air in there. Closes, sits flush. It says to start her up for 3 minutes. Everything should be good. And that's all there is to it.